Alright, in this video we're going to take a look at Bossa Nova, specifically for jazz piano, but if you're a guitar player or any other instrument, then I would stick around because the rhythm in Bossa Nova is the most important thing, and we're going to talk about specifically, especially for piano, what to do with your left hand and what to do with your right hand. I do have a sheet music arrangement of Black Orpheus to share with you. Stick around to the end of the video for that download. Okay, the first thing I want to do is talk about the rhythm. Of course, Bossa Nova is 4/4 time. Very often what you'll hear the drummer do when he takes a stick and hits it on the side of the drum, you will hear this rhythm. It's a dotted quarter note, then an eighth note, then a rest, then a quarter, then an eighth note, rest, and 2 quarter notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then what you'll see bass players do is they'll play half notes like this. And let's say that's an A minor chord, they'll play the root on 1 and then the 5th of the chord on E. If you're playing solo piano, one of the things that I'd like to do is play the accent here, like this. And then what happens is if you put those two things together, you get rhythms like this. And then repeat it in the second bar as well. So we're just going to put a loop on an A minor chord, like this. And then if you want to change the chords and put in a 2/5 of A minor, you can do this, B half diminished 7th to E7 flat 9, and you get this sound. And then if we put the sheet music arrangement up that I created for you, you can see that that left hand has here the dotted quarter with an eighth tied to the quarter and then play on beat 4. And then in the second bar, it plays on beat 3, but it does anticipate that 3. So those 2 bars would be this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got a few passing notes, for example, here and here. You can use those eighth notes as passing notes to create more interest in the tune. Let's go ahead and play the first 4 bars. So it's good to mix those rhythms up, but remember, the accent is really on the and of 2, this note right here. So consider that where the feel lies. That's really what Bossa Nova is all about. Then the next step is to harmonize the right hand a little bit with chords. I would play the left hand down an octave, like 8VB, so you get a nicer sound. Let's harmonize the right hand while playing that left hand down an octave. So then once you have that rhythm in your head, it makes it a lot easier to play with a bass player and a drummer. Once you do that, you can leave out the left hand bass because that's the bass player's job. And what you want to do with your left hand is just do some fills and comping. But remember, keep the accent on the and of 2. Let's listen to Black Orpheus from the beginning. I recorded it just this morning and there is bass and drums playing along with me. Hear the left hand just comping along, just filling a little bit of space. And of course, I'm taking some liberties with the melody as well. for fun, let's skip ahead to the solo. I played a chorus of solo. Let's listen to it. The idea with playing an improvised solo, of course, is to have your scales and your modes and your bebop language together. Let's listen to a little bit of the solo. Hear the right hand play over the beat a little bit? It's syncopated. A little bit of blues. Of course, the idea with soloing is to play some nice long flowing lines when you can. Okay, there's a little bit of soloing on Black Orpheus just for fun. I'm going to put a link to the sheet music that we talked about. It's a full arrangement of the right hand, left hand together. The left hand is playing that lovely bass line and the right hand covers the melody. And there's also chord symbols to go along with it. You can download that sheet music up here in the corner. There's a link there. And I've also put one in the description below. And while you're here, if you could give the video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you. Please click the bell and we'll notify you of all the upcoming video tutorials that we're making and masterclasses that happen every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're looking to dive deeper into Bossa Nova, I did a live stream recently that talks a lot about these rhythms. You can check that video out right here.